Alright, here we go. After getting humiliated on a Saturday night against the Toronto Maple Leafs in their own barn, 24 hours later, the Canadiens were back at it again. This time, against the New York Rangers. Look at that. That's Matt Rimpey and Albert Jacki having a little pre-game conversation. They're probably talking about the price of gas. They're talking about today's sponsor, Miraj Trading. Because believe it or not, Matt Rimpey's rookie card is actually pretty popular right now. Or at least that's what he's been telling everybody. Liar. And if you're looking for rookie cards this season, if you're looking for any cards, there's no better place to make an order than right here at MirageTrading.com. But here we go. Habs. Rangers. The puck is dropped. And you gotta admit, this game started off as dry as a popcorn fart. There was barely any action at all during the first 10 minutes. Both teams combined for like 4 shots on goal, and just when I was about to slip into some kind of a hockey-induced coma, the New York Rangers get a lucky bounce, and the floodgates start to open up a little bit. That's Alexei Lafreniere's 12th goal of the season. Next up, we're going to get an answer back. This is Brendan Gallagher. He's going to tie it up with a redirection while he's hanging out in front of the net, and Will Cooley on the very next shift is going to pick up a half-eaten chicken sandwich that Albert Jacki fires out the window. Arby, come on. But that one's going to put the Rangers back on top, and it's kind of funny how we just went from no action at all to saving Private Ryan in like the span of 2 minutes. The first period comes to an end with the shots on goal being 9-5 in favor of the Habs, and now we're going to move on to the second period, where we finally get to witness the main event of the evening. Jacki and Rimpey. They've been yapping at each other all game. They're finally about to lock horns. Rimpey gets to jump on him. He gets a couple of licks in before Jacki even gets his gloves off. But guess what? When Jackie Chan drops the mitts and gets that left hand going, he sends the Empire State Building crashing to the ice. What a tilt. What a beauty in Albert Jacki. And look, I always say, there's a reason why I've been selling these shirts like hotcakes over the past couple of seasons. And it's because everybody loves a good black eye from Jacki. Now, Rimpey, he's going to pick up an extra couple of minutes for roughing on this one. And the Canadiens may not score on the power play, but they do gain a shit ton of momentum. Eventually, Christian Dvorak, yes, you heard that right, he's going to tie it up at 2. But of course, the Rangers, they're not going to go away. Now it's Mika Zibanejad putting the Rangers back up by 1 on a power play. Nick Suzuki's going to tie it all up again. I like his efforts. But that idiot, Chris Kreider, he puts the Rangers back on top 1 more time. Let me tell you something about this Rangers team. They're kind of like a mole on an ass cheek. They're not going away. But now, we're going to move on to the third period. And you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking, can this Canadiens team come back just 1 more time? Well, this was one of the most exciting periods of hockey of this season. In fact, it kind of felt like 20 minutes of overtime. Jonathan Quick looked incredible. He must be the oldest 18-year-old I've ever seen. He was making some huge saves out there while his team looked like they were just falling asleep behind the wheel. And eventually, Lane Hudson, Cole Caulfield, and Juraj Slafkovsky, after some hard work, they get the job done. Slafkovsky being the hero. We got a tie game. It's all tied up at 4. And what a lopsided period that was. The Canadiens end up outshooting the Rangers 16-6 during that one. Yeah, Jacob Dabish might have got bailed out by the post a couple of times. However, when this game goes into overtime, it becomes very clear that Jacob was saving Dabish for last. Okay, he was saving Dabish for last. Trocheck's up first. He gets robbed. Then we got our Timmy Panarin getting robbed, so that's 2 massive saves when the team really needed it. Now all we need is someone to win this thing. We need an overtime hero. Hey, it sounds like Patrick Laine's music, and it is Patrick Laine's music. That's his 12th goal of the season. He's a goal-scoring machine. Ladies and gentlemen, your final score is 5-4 for the Montreal Canadiens. Now, I don't know about you, but that was one of my favorite games of this season because no matter how many times the Rangers pulled ahead during the first 2 periods, the boys, they kept finding ways to get back in it. It felt like they really took control of the game in the final 20 minutes, and the Rangers, well, they just didn't seem to have an answer anymore. They were gassed. But again, that's 2 big points. This team is such a vibe right now. Nick Suzuki keeps his point streak alive. Lane Hudson is picking up points every game he plays. The kid's just a rookie. And of course, now with Jacob Dabish into the mix, he's played 5 games. He's won every single one of them. And I don't care what anyone says. If I'm Marty St. Louis, I'm letting him get to start again on Tuesday night. But that's gonna do it for today's video, guys. You could go ahead and let me know your thoughts down in the comments section. Special shout out to every one of you that's been here supporting me lately. Don't forget to power bomb that like button before you leave here. And hey, I'll see you next time.